On Wednesday, when I was briefed on the balloon, I ordered the Pentagon to shoot it down on Wednesday as soon as possible. They decided, without doing damage to anyone on the ground, they decided that the best time to do that was if they got over water outside within 12-mile limit. They successfully took it down.
The U.S. shooting down a suspected Chinese spy balloon, stoking tensions between the two nations. Secretary Blinken defending the action after postponing his trip to Beijing.
Any country that has its airspace violated in this way, I think, would respond similarly. And I can only imagine what the reaction would be in China if they were on the other end.
China slamming the move, calling it an overreaction. The foreign ministry saying this: the Chinese side clearly requested that the U.S. appropriately deal with this in a calm, professional and restrained manner. For the U.S. to insist on using armed force is clearly an excessive reaction. This is President Biden prepares to deliver his State of the Union address tomorrow. Let's catch up with Bloomberg's Annmarie down in Washington for more. AMH, are we going to talk about this for the next couple of days or maybe even the next couple of weeks?
I certainly think so, Jonathan. There's no way the president is going to be able to not address the surveillance balloon that they successfully shot down over the weekend in his State of the Union address tomorrow. Here in Washington, D.C., the administration is getting hammered by Republicans for not shooting it down earlier. But you heard the president there speaking to reporters over the weekend. He said he wanted it shot down on Wednesday, but he took the advice of the Pentagon and some of the risks that they had outlined. But, Jonathan, what we can say about the State of the Union is that this is going to be one issue the president will likely address when it comes to China. There are a number of issues. Senator Mitt Romney took to Twitter talking about the fact that there is this surveillance balloon in the sky, but there's millions of TikTok balloons on individuals in America's mobile phones. So the president is likely going to have to address a number of issues when it comes to China, how he doesn't want to be in conflict with China, but they want to make sure that they are outlining whether it's export controls, tariffs, etc. When it comes to the balloon, a number of questions remain. What were the spying capabilities? Will the payload be able to offer the U.S. intelligence services some of those details? Secondly, were any U.S. companies involved in terms of their technology that the Chinese had used on the balloon? And third, Secretary Blinken did not cancel his trip. He postponed his trip, and there's a growing course for him to get on a plane and go to Beijing sooner rather than later to condemn these actions and also, Jonathan, point to the fact that the U.S. believes Chinese companies are quietly helping Russia in their war effort in Ukraine.